Welcome to my video. Today we're going to be talking about RIAT 2025, the Royal International Air Tattoo down at Fairford. Now, I went to this a few months ago and I'm not a fan of planes. I don't care about all the engines and stuff. I just like the finished product. I like to see them flying around. But this, it has made me into a proper plane fan. I really enjoyed it and I'm going to walk through it today. Next year I will try and go and actually vlog it. I think that'd be a good video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. So I'm not going to bore you. We're going to start off with some of the planes that were there. We're going to get right into it. I made an Instagram post not that long ago, if you're not following, link in the YouTube bio, of some of the aircraft and their air forces. So here we go. First up on screen we've got a Boeing CH-47F Chinook from the Royal Netherlands Air Force. Here we have a Royal Jordanian Air Force Lockheed C-130H Hercules. Pretty cool, I love the design on that one. We've got a French Navy Breguet Atlantic II. We've got a German Air Force Airbus H14-5M. By the way, the guys that were near this, that were showing us this, were like 6'5", masked up like special forces or something. We've got a civilian aircraft from Canada, de Havilland, Canada, DHC 8300-8. Quite cool. The flag thing there kind of looks like Catalonia though. That's what I thought it were first. German Air Force Lockheed Martin C-130J Super Hercules, Luftwaffe. We've got Qatar Emiri Air Force Boeing C-17 Globemaster III. US Air Force Lockheed U-2 bomber. Wow, it's so cool. Lithuanian Air Force Eurocopter AS-365 Dolphin, just a little helicopter from Lithuania. Egyptian Air Force Antonov AN-74T-200A. Belgian Air Force Airbus A400M Atlas. US Air Force Rockwell B1 Lancer. Again, it looked so cool, that one as well. US Air Force definitely has some of the best ones. Again, US Air Force Lockheed C5M Super Galaxy. The camera does not do this one justice. It were absolutely giant, even inside as well. Like you could house probably like 50 people in there if you wanted. Slovak Air Force Leonardo C-27J Spartan, just a little one there, and the exact same for the Slovenian Air Force. We've got the Royal Air Force Battle Britain Memorial Flight Lancaster Bomber. Everyone knows this. Even I knew this as a non-aviation fan. It's just iconic and it just looks so cool. French Air Force Boeing E-3 Sentry. This is like an intelligence, like radar plane, I assume, with the big thing on the top. Czech Air Force Let L410 Turbolet. Italian Air Force Piaggio P166C. Again, just a little thing there. And then the Pakistan Air Force Lockheed C-130H Hercules. This one was really cool. It was like a pigeon, the livery. Pakistan also had some jets as well, fighter jets. They had some of the, missiles and artillery out on the ground to show as well, just proper flexing on us. That's just 20 of the aircraft that were there. There were definitely way more, but unfortunately, again, I don't really know my stuff. I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm just going to put some random pictures on screen, and if you can identify anything, let me know in the comments. Now I want to show you this video of this helicopter that were coming right up to the barrier, and it blew everyone's stuff away. So on one of the days we had these VIP tickets where it was like private seating, you got food included, you got coffee, and you get to see the air show up and close right next to the runway. So I'm going to play some clips of some of the Air Forces doing aerobatics shows. So first up we've got the Royal Jordanian Falcons.
First joined the team back in 2002, and I'm going to pass leader, director, and now director of operations as well.
Next up we've got the Frecce Tricolori from Italy. Here we have the world famous Red Arrows. And finally we have the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. As for aerobatics, definitely the Frecce Tricolori put on the best show in my opinion. And I just wanted to say the food where this VIP thing was really good. I don't know if it's what the Royal Air Force eat or whatever, but if they are, sign me up, mate. It was so nice, and it were like nutritious as well. At one bit, and they only did this for the first day, one of the planes were dropping bombs, I think. I don't know if it were actually dropping bombs or if it were pyrotechnics, but that was pretty cool. Now I'm going to say just a bit about what else there was at the event, because this is a massive airbase. It's a US Air Force base in Fairford, which is in Gloucestershire, in the Cotswolds, and it's a massive airbase. There were, hundreds of planes, and outside each of these planes were the Air Force, people from the Air Force of that plane, selling patches and stuff and other merchandise based on that plane or based on the Air Force. But there was also hundreds of shops. It's quite an iconic thing at RIAT. It's loads of shops where you can just get all sorts. So there were bookshops, gin, cider shops, there were obviously merchandise shops, airsoft surplus, military surplus, sorry. There were these wooden sculptures, toy planes, literally everything you can think of. And maybe one day, when I've got a bit more money, I'll do a buying something from every RIAT shop. That'd be a really awesome video, I think. I'll show you some of the merch that I bought in a bit, but let's move on now. There was also some other notable things at this event. There were recruitment for the RAF and for the Army and other branches. They had all sorts there. There was obviously the regular reserves and active duty stuff, but there was also some interesting ones. One that I got drawn into, not that I'm joining anytime soon, was, I forgot what it was now. It's the people who use the lasers to shine where the airstrike needs to go. I forgot what it was called, and I feel disrespectful as I hope, but yeah, military police. There were even stuff like sports, RAF sports and stuff, like motorsports and football and stuff. Nice to see it adapting to all age groups really, especially the younger ones, giving them little games and stuff to play. And there was a big building where they were doing like education, again mainly for the kids. As soon as we went in there we left straight away because there were just too many kids there. There was this Jordanian tent, and it was all based on tourism in Jordan. It had pictures of just Jordan and its main areas, you know, Petra, Amman, all that, and King Abdullah as well. Plenty of pictures there. So the event was about 4 days, I think, or 3. We stayed at this campsite where all the tents look like them out of Harry Potter, you know, where they go in and it's massive inside. It was on this local farm, and this family-run farm. They clear everything out and use it as a campsite for this event once a year. Really good campsite. There was a tent with, you know, unlimited tea and coffee and stuff. Toilets, showers, everything you need. The tents were nice as well. We had air mattresses. We did get the, you know, the highest tier of camping. The next thing up was like these lodges, like hotel. But this was perfect for us. Just near the campsite was a bit of a viewing platform where you could see all the aircraft actually coming in, because they've got to get to the base before the show, obviously, the next day. So you could see all these planes flying over really close as well, by the way. The camera does not do the sound of planes and jets justice. It like breaks the sound barrier. But really great. We saw all the proper plane fans out, you know, identifying the models, using binoculars and all that. I'm not that advanced, unfortunately. I'm a bit slow. Plenty of nice woodland where you can walk around, and then if you just drive up the road, there's nice little villages and stuff with nice pubs. So now we're going to do a little merch review. So let's start off with this hat that I've been wearing all video. Royal International Air Tattoo, it says on it. Very cool. We've got another hat. Red arrows. Again, I love this hat. I've worn it a few times. When people first see it, they think it's a MAGA hat for some reason, but really nice design. I love it. We've got a program. This basically goes through everything that was in the show and what was there, and a bit about careers and stuff as well, and just maps of the event and stuff. Nice collector's item. We've got a jumper. Now it's plain on the front, plain black, but on the back it's got Spitfire, as you can see. It's also got loads of dog hairs on it at the minute. We got some patches, which I'm going to put on a Royal Air Force bag. We've got this one first, RIAT 2025. Royal Air Force, of course. Maybe it's a bit stolen valor, I'm not sure, but Captain America shield. And Great Britain. Love this one. What else have we got? We've got a Spitfire keyring. Double-sided. It's got design for the top, design for the underneath. And we've got 2 magnets. RIAT 2025. And another RIAT one. Forgot to mention, I also got this, which is a wooden sculpture of a Red Arrow's tail. Very nice. Thanks for watching. Again, if you thought it were good, leave a comment and like the video. If you thought it was shite, let me know as well. I'll take any criticism, any feedback. Thank you very much. Next video will be tourism in New York City, so stick around for that. That's going to be a long video, that, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one in a bit.